You got two ears and one mouth for a reason, right? You should listen twice as much as you speak. Because I used to have a problem with that. And I know that's something that gets tossed around a lot. You've probably heard that saying somewhere. And there's a verse in the Bible in James 1:19 says, "My dear brothers and sisters, take note of this. Everyone should be quick to listen, slow to speak, slow to become angry." Right? There's a lot of emphasis on making sure you hear what is said before you respond, before you react, before you do something. And while that's vital, that's valuable, and you should take ownership of that, right? Ownership as a core value here is it's up to you to ensure that all the things are in place that you need. Okay. But what it tends to do is it leaves the responsibility in this perspective off of the person delivering the message. And I'm going to share with you a quick cycle of communication. As a communication company, as a sales company, as a scaling authority, we are in this game all the time. We're consistently focused on how do we effectively communicate so that the right message is delivered that leads to the actual outcome the message is intended to deliver. So Jim Padilla here, along with my wife, Cindy. Yes, we are the founders of Gain the Edge. We are here to help create possibilities for the future. We help scale, deliver sales strategies, systems, and teams to help scale entrepreneurs, legacy-minded entrepreneurs, so they can get out of your way, stop being a business operator and start moving to business owner, so you can start pursuing your goals and dreams instead of chasing business all the time. Right? That's what we do. And, we've been blessed to be able to generate a quarter billion plus in sales for our clients. And deliver 25,000 sales conversations, 100 events a year. Those who've been around, you already know the pedigree and the credentials. I'm just sharing that so that you understand that we see stuff at scale and at volume that most people just don't ever have the opportunity to see. And so we want to share as much of what we learn in this process with you as possible. And we just recently finished up an event with an incredible client, which, $2 million plus outcome and still climbing. We're looking for an incredible year together. And there was an interesting component. We have two big teams that we've merged, right? We had 22 people on our team that were involved in this event somehow, in preparation, training, support, etc. And our client had 12 people involved in this event as well. So you put it together, there was 34 mouths and 68 ears involved in this event, which is an awful lot of combinations for confusion, right? And so there was a whole bunch of things that were going, again, incredible event, okay? And there was an inordinate amount of broken communication threads. There were things like, "Hey, nobody told us this." And then we're like, "Oh no," but someone on our team like, "No, but I sent them that email." Yeah, but just because you sent it doesn't mean it got received, right? And if it got received, it doesn't mean that they actually heard it, doesn't mean they understood it, all of that, right? What about, and they were getting frustrated about things like, "Well, we told your team this, and we told them that, and we said this." And that's all great, but there's things that are broken here. If all it was required was for you to share something, for you to say something, and then all of a sudden everything gets done, life would be a whole lot simpler for everybody, but it is not that way. Human beings are complex, and so is communication.